All righty. So we have a workspace that we've created. And on this workspace, we can have up to 10 boards. I've set my workspace to be private. I don't want anybody on the internet to see it. If I want it to be public, I can do that. But let's leave it as private for now. And I don't have any board created. I also don't have anybody. You can see members. I don't have anybody here yet. Don't worry, we'll get into that. I can make some settings right here to the board. But let's start first by creating boards. You see right here, create your first board. So when you click on that, it shows you that create board, field, and says, what do you want to call this? Let's call this board Trello Masterclass. Trello Masterclass. The same way I created BAPMC project, the same way I created, ECDI implementation, the same way I created J29, the same way I created those things, I want to create this as that. And it's saying, okay, so that's the title of the board or project. And you want it to be in this workspace, right? Yes, 16 it does. But because I have another workspace, if I have Bola Adeshokwe's workspace, I can say, well, no, I want it to be on another workspace, but I'm going to leave it here. And then it says, who do you want to be able to see this board? Visibility. I say, well, anybody in the workspace can see it. If I don't want anybody to see it except the people that I invite, then I'll change that to private. So private means only board members can see the board. Until I invite you to the board, you won't see it. If I want it to be open to anybody on the internet, then I'll choose public. You see, anybody on the internet can see this board. So I'll leave it as workspace. And then before I click create, you see there's some default background. There's some default background that you can choose. So the default is this. Let's say I want to use this. When I click on it, you'll be seeing the preview at the top. Again, some people are finicky about background. I don't really care. If it's not white, then I don't care. Oh, I can decide that, let me check more, and you can view more. But I'm just going to leave this, and I'll say create board. Now I have created my board, albeit empty board. You can see it's just an empty board. But you can see the name right here, Trello Masterclass. If I want to invite you to the board, I think this is where that invite is. If I want to invite you to the board, there are two ways. There are two ways. You see right here is how I can invite you to the board. I can invite two kinds of people. People who are either already part of Trello, they have an account on Trello, although somewhere else, they're not just part of, my ecosystem, or people who are not even on Trello at all. If you're not on Trello, it will say, oh, this person is not on Trello. Invite the person to Trello and then to your board. If they're on Trello, by the time I start typing your name or your email address, it will show up to say, oh, this person is on Trello. So you invite. So let's go. I'll click on this, share. Two ways. I can literally just share the link with you, click on the link and send it to you guys via email. Hey guys, please get your guys to sign in through here, or I can directly put your email address. So let's do that. I need some email addresses, just maybe 3 or 4. Anyone, you can shout it to me or you can put it in the chat. I want to invite you to my board. Okay, great. So I see Benjamin. I'm going to just literally copy you. Thank you for sending that in. I see Cynthia, of course. So I've copied Cynthia's email right now. Copy link. All I need to do is just type it here. Oh, sorry. In fact, by just typing the email, or by just typing the name, it's already telling me, oh, sorry, it's C-S-O. So you can see it's bringing all the people that have this here, but because you already sent me your email, is it .1 now?
.it.
.it. .it at, oh no, that's not .it at gmail.com. Okay, look at it.
Yay.
It shows that Cynthia has an account, and not just an account, but an active account. So I do this. I can invite up to like 15, 20 people. So I will look at someone else. And I think this is Benjamin. So unfortunately, I can't really copy from here. So Benjamin, your email is Agbo Eje Benjamin. Let me try that. Oh, look at that. Right here. And then one more person, John A. Oseni. You can see some people have an account, but they haven't logged in a while. As you can see, there's an account for John Clayton, but he hasn't logged in a while. You can see John McGrath deactivated their account. So I'm going to do John A. Oseni at gmail.com. So you see, John has an account, but hasn't logged in recently. You can see the difference between John and Cynthia. And then he's saying, so someone was asking, are they going to be admin? I think it was Benjamin. So right here, you see, member until you join. So I say, and I can put a message here to say, I'm inviting you to this board XYZ. And then I say, go ahead. Now you see the members of the board. Myself, I am the admin. And you can see the role here. And then Benjamin, a guest, just a member. Cynthia, member. And I can decide I want to upgrade Cynthia to an admin. Or I can literally create this, copy this link, and then put the link in the chat. Put a link in the chat. Now, when you click on the link, it will automatically put you here, join request. So that's how you can create a board and invite people to your board. Create a board and invite people to your board. Now, when I close this, you see the people that have been invited to my board. Now you see them right here. Remember before, they were not here, but now you see them right here. So all these people, Cynthia and all of that, will be able to do anything. They'll be able to do and undo on the board. And you can also promote them to admin or to non-admin members. So I pause the recording.